Good morning, Sky family. We are ready to start our dailies for today. Today, the Black Shard event is going on in the Golden Wasteland at the battlefield, and it's already going on. It just landed not long ago. So we're going to pick up our dailies first, so we've got plenty of time to go to the battlefield and to get the Black Shard. You only get regular candle wax from the Black Shard. You don't get the Eden candles. And don't forget that you have a visiting spirit right now. So make sure you get the wing light from that, so when you go to Eden, you get the extra spot on your cape. And there is almost out of time for the Days of Sunlight quest right here to be able to do that. Van Gogh goes until October 1st, but the Days of Sunlight ends on August 20th, so that will end first. Let's get our rock boy. All right. Now we will head off to do the dailies. If you have the pass, do not forget to come here and get your extra candle. And today our dailies will be in the Golden Wasteland, and our daily candles will be in the vault. Hello, thank you for joining. Thank you for liking the live. Let's see what it says our daily quests are. We need to forge a candle, catch the wandering lights in the graveyard, visit the bonfire at the Wasteland's graveyard, and bow at a player. So if we can find a player, there's some. We'll go ahead and bow to one of them, get that quest out of the way. I don't have enough wax yet to forge a candle, so we will wait until we get some more wax. Just double checking here to make sure there's no event candles in here. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. Doesn't look like it today. So let's jump down. I've been playing the game for about a year. I started during the season of Two Embers, right before they started the navigation season in navigation. I was able to start, and I finished the Two Embers after I had joined. It was a little bit after I joined that it came, because I had to get high enough to actually do it, to go to the places to do it. I had already had all my gates open and everything. All right, no candle there, so we'll go over here and see if there's one. I love this game for a couple of reasons. It's not like other MMOs that I've played. I like that it's very relaxed type of game. You don't have to battle and stuff in this game. I've got enough games you got to battle in, whether you battle bosses, mobs, whatever. So there's our first candle. So it's a very chill game. Oh, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. I appreciate any of the gifts. Oh, the daily can. I don't do like a daily candle run per se. I just go get the 4 candle cakes, or 8 if there's double candles going on. I don't do an actual candle run on the live. It's just the 4 candles, which there are a lot of candles on this candle cakes. And there's our second event candle. There's our third one ahead. Gotta make a call to keep those crabs away, as they will hurt. I've never figured out how to do the take a crab on a ride or whatever. I've carried them along, but that's one of the things that you can get done. Hadn't been able to finish that on here yet because I'm not sure where you have to take them for that to count. I've flown them around, but it never works. Okay, there's Forge a Candle. Sometimes one of the event candles is up here on top, but it is not, so it might be by the door. It could be up there too. Let's check up there first before we have to come back from the door, just to make sure it's not up here. And it's not. Okay, so it should be at the door. And it is. So there is our fourth candle right there. So that takes care of the event candles for the day. Oh, yeah. I do have a lot of Eden candles. I used to do Eden every single week. But and after I bought all the spirits that I could, it's been a long time since I've done Eden now. I do still do the Red Shard events though, so I still get Eden candles from that. The last time I did an Eden run was probably a month or so ago. But I used to do it every single Sunday or Monday after the reset. The Dark Dragon's going after the Light Spirit, so I'll sneak by him. Oh, you end up lost in Eden? On 2 of my accounts, I was able to get all of the statues. This account, I missed one the last time I went. It does get a little. The statues is where I probably get more confused at trying to make sure I get all the statues. As far as getting there, I have no problem getting there. I know the hiding spots to stay away from the Dark Dragon, stuff like that. So unless there's somebody else in there that ends up causing him to see me, I usually can get through there without a problem. Alright, now we need to go over to the campfire here in the battlefield and collect these lights, and that will finish off our daily quests here. And then we can go to the battleground and get the black shard. Be careful in this area. You do have 4, it's either 4 or 5, I think it's 4 of the spirits in here. Alright, there's that quest. And we'll stand by this light, this wing light, to try to get our energy back. And then we'll try to catch these lights in here without being seen by the Dark Dragons. He usually will not see you if you're standing right here at this wing light, if you're not near the edge. Unless somebody gets spotted and he brings them up here. Then he usually will not see you. But be careful when you're trying to get these lights that they don't catch you. There's our first one. Let's see, where's that other spirit? Let's see if we can get this wing light before that Dark Dragon comes. I hear him coming. Get up here before he catches us. Oh, no, no, no. I'm about to run out of energy. Alright, let me get my... I don't know if I'm high enough to not be spotted. Gotta wait for that one to pass by so we can try to get that light. Not sure where he's headed. Okay. Now he's passed that way. We should be able to come down here and get this before he gets back over here. Alright, there we go. Now let's get up before he catches us. Alright, there is butterflies and stuff in here if the other dart dragon doesn't catch us. Oh, and he's coming. We can get right here are the butterflies and some more where I don't think he can see us here. Alright, and then we will go up. And we don't need to go through the one area, so that dark dragon just passed. We will sneak over here, and this will take us to the battlefield that we need for the Black Shard event. Hello! This is one of the ways to get to the battlefield. And let me use one of these memories to get my energy. That one just has a flag. Let's find one that doesn't just have a flag. Let's try this one. There, a person will give us energy. There we go. And I see the shard event straight ahead. You can see the red from the shards that came down. Those people are headed there too. Alright, here is the Black Shard event for today. Burn away the darkness. There is no memory with the Black Shard event, only the Red Shard. So after you do the parts for it, you will end up getting the candle wax that will sit on the big rock. And these crabs should be able to be knocked over. I don't think they're ones with the red shards on their back. Oh, it is the red shard ones. Okay, they cannot be hurt. They do hurt you, though. Usually black shards, it has regular crabs. Those crabs are not fun. You don't want to play with them. You can't pick them up, knock them over, nothing. They hurt. But usually you only see those at red shards. Alright, there we go. There is our wax. There's not even a second part of this. Normally with the red shards, after you clear, then you have to collect items before the memory shows up. Alright, so there is the daily quest and our Black Shard. The torch, I don't remember which season or spirit that was that I got that from. I would much rather have the little, I'm not even sure, not cauldrons, these little things. A lot of people have these, And I really wish I had one of those because it would give you energy back so much faster. But I don't have one of those. So when I think the torch was during, there was some event that had tournaments and stuff with it. It was around close to Christmas time or something. I think that's what I got it from, if I remember. It's been a while. Alright, after you hand in your quests, you can get your daily cinnamon roll by sitting at the bench. Yeah, I wish I knew what spirit people got those from, because these things are used like at Grandma's table. They use that to put on the placemat, and sometimes they'll use it at the geyser. Now, since I don't have one of those, and the torch is only a handheld, so you can't leave it down, what I end up using, if I go there sometimes, I will put my cauldron on, which I got from the Halloween event this last Halloween. I'll show you that. Right. No, that's not it. Oh, that's the crab. There's the cauldron right there. I'll show you the cauldron. You can use this to chat with people. But you light the fire underneath it, and then it will light the placemats and for the biscuits, and it will light the balls at the geyser, the polluted geyser. So you're able to use that. But you can use this to actually chat with people. You'll just sit down, and then when you drink, it will bring up a chat bubble for you. And you can talk to people just like that. So then you're able to chat with the people that sit down with you. So that you can use for both Grandma's and there, or you can use it elsewhere, but not going to Grandma's. And I need my energy for now. And if I'm going somewhere I don't need energy, or if I want to give energy to somebody else that, say, I'm on their back or something, I take this along. And this can be used underwater and everywhere else. It's a lantern. And you can make it point, or you can make a wide instead of like pointed. And that can be used to give energy to someone that you're with. It'll heal them, but it won't heal you. Which is why I don't use that one now. When I had friends that would take me everywhere, I would take that all the time. And it would give them energy. It would keep their cape refreshed so that they didn't lose much wing light at all. It would refresh it as we were flying. And when I have to go to the peaks or something for the wing lights, I'll sometimes put one of my other tunes on my shoulders and carry that to keep them, or have that tune carry it to keep me energized so I can get up to the high peaks without a problem. So that comes in handy. But if I'm soloing it, I take this in case I run out of wing lights. It refreshes energy, but a lot slower. It doesn't, the other one doesn't refresh me, so it's the only one I can use when I'm by myself. All right, now for our candles, daily candle cakes. There's not one there. Sometimes there is, so always check behind you on the right when you come in, if you're doing the candles in here. These are regular candles, and sometimes they would be either, candles would be there or over here by the stairs or on the sides. So we're going to look on the sides, and it's on the right side today. Sometimes it'll be over there on the left, so you got to look on both sides. There might be one or two more in here, so we need to check. At least one in here. They do like to hide candles, so you do have to look around. And there's our second candle right there. All right, that's probably the last one in here. The rest will probably be on the third floor and then on the top. And it is. Okay. So we will get the candles back here and light these and start the elevator. The second floor will have our third candle. Or you may call it the first. I don't know if this is ground floor and that's the first. I don't know. The next floor. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is a new outfit. I just got the cape, I believe, from Van Gogh. Van Gogh ends on October 1st. I got the cape from one of the spirits, the girl on the left, the far left. I believe it was her. Alright, now we can go up. And I also got the table with the cherry blossom tree from Van Gogh. That's also a table that you can sit down, drink tea, and chat with people. It's cute. I really like that little tree. I think it's adorable. Alright. We'll start over here by lighting this candle. And there's our third candle right there. And the last one will probably be on the very top where the temple is. If you've not done the light mending quest line yet, where that purple door is below, that is the light mending little area. That was a new thing that had come a season not long ago. I don't know if you were here long enough to do the light mending, but that is there if you've not done that quest line yet. Alright. Here we go. We'll see if somebody will help open this door. Oh, there's a memory. There we go. When there's not enough people, you can use these stools to sit on and then go straight ahead and get it that way. Just wanted to show you how to use the memory because I saw other people coming, so I knew they would open the door. But I wanted to show you how to use the memory if there are not people in here, which sometimes there's not. You can always use the memory if it shows up to do stuff like that to get past doors. Feels repetitive. Just do something different. I mean, the dailies are not completely the same every day. Now, doing a candle run every single day would. I guess part of it makes it easier doing these daily lives because I have other people with me, you know, talking to them as I do it. But the daily quests are not the same every day. They're at different gates and they vary. So it's not like completely repetitive. Now, doing a candle run can get very repetitive because you're collecting the same candles every single day in the same spot. Like the candle run here, they're not always in the same spot. So you do have to look around for them, especially the ones that are in the Golden Wasteland and well, most of the gates. This one, there's a couple of variances. It's not huge, but you know, like if there had only been one candle down at the bottom, then the next candle would have been on the next level. But since there was one there and we've got 3, it'll probably be the very top. It may not be. It could be that it's not, but who knows. Alright, let's light this last one. That'll get the little lanterns. And let's see, where do I gotta go? Up there. I want to go collect the wax that's up on top, both over here by the map and up on top of the building. Where the wing light is. Let the wing light give us a little bit of energy so we can go down and light these lanterns. But it also helps that this is not the only game that I play. I started playing Pal World with some friends of mine. That one is not a free MMO like this one is, though. That one is a paid game. It's not very expensive, but it is a paid game. But I have fallen in love with that game too. It does have battling and stuff, and I love this game for the adventures and stuff. And I do like that even though I've completed all the storylines that I know of, they do bring in other stuff like the Van Gogh that had started that's still going on. That was a new storyline. So you do have new stuff, that come in. So even someone like me that's been playing for a long time, for a year and have everything done, new stuff comes. So it's not like I won't get anything new at all. But I have been having fun with Pal World, collecting all the cute little animals or trapping them. It's a survival game. This one's more of I would consider like an adventure, like fun adventure type game. That one is more of a survival game. You can be attacked, and so it's more of a survival game. You can starve. So you got to make sure you and your pals are fed. It's called Pal World because you get pals. But if you don't feed you and your pal, you could end up unaliving. So it is a cute game. Okay, the candle's not here, so it will be on the top. Let's light these lanterns on the light creatures, on the mantis. At least a couple headed to that first candle over there. And then by the time we get all the candles in here, somebody would have lit the last ones. Well, like this one, and somebody, I'm sure, will get that last one. So after this, I'll get that candle and start getting my candles. All right. There are a lot of candles in here too, so this is a good place to get some candles. I don't come collect these every day. Only when there's a candle run in here do I really come in here and collect. I don't do regular candle runs on every gate every day. If I go in a gate, I'll collect stuff as I go. But I don't normally just do regular candle runs unless my friends are on and they want to do a candle run. Then we'll go do a candle run. All right, there's the next candle. I always have to look for the moving platforms to know which way to go. All right, after that, we will head straight across to the other platform over there. And above that spirit to the left, there will be another candle cake on the left, right over there. And then there'll be one up there at the top. So we will collect this one first, these lights. And up there at the top is where the wing light and stuff is. We will get that after we come up and get this candle up here to the left of the spirit. If you don't want to have to try flying up there, which you can pass that pretty easily, you can climb the stairs. You can take these steps all the way up and it will take you right up there to the top. But I usually point straight up and try flying up there. It is easy to overshoot it though, especially if you hit it, you can bounce off of it. So you got to be careful. All right, and there's the wing light for this section. All right, and from here I just dive down. Nobody lit the other light creature. Oh, they just did. Okay, there we go. All right, 2 more levels, we'll be at the top. My Sky Kid character? I'm not sure what you mean by the Sky Kid character. You mean a close-up of it? If you mean a close-up, this is my Sky Kid. And the little dress has purple on the bottom as well. Alright, there is a wing light that's on the back of that rib. And we're just waiting on the light creature to get the lanterns off of it to go to the last level. That's the only thing that's in this one is the wing light in here. And I'll show you, since we're over here by it, on the back of this rib, and you won't see it if it's even if it's lit up, is right down here. There is your Sky Child right there, and you won't see it when you're trying to get over here because that part hides it until you get right up on it. So if you come to this level, make sure if you don't have that light, because you won't see it until you get above it, make sure that you grab it. Oh, thank you. This is a new outfit I think I got from Van Gogh. I gotta wait for light creatures to get high enough. Those are the lower ones. There will be higher ones. There he comes. And he'll take us to the top. This is where you would see it, and it would be too late because you can't go back down. And there's another set of ribs, but nothing is there. It's just that first set. And here is the temple top, where our last candle is. And there's 2 spots it could be here. It's in the first spot, which is right as you get up here. And if it were not there, it would be up here to on the left side of the stairs. It would be up here. So if it's not down there, just keep coming up. And there is a set of candles behind the altar, so don't forget to grab those because that's another big candle cake. All right. There we go. And thank y'all for liking the live. I appreciate that. And thank you for sharing the live. All right, so we have we've got to go now to get our daily tickets for the Days of Sunshine. Oh, we got another spirit here. An irradiance event is occurring. Oh, candles appear more. The colored candles, white and purple, appear more frequently in all radiant dark plants Additional items are available in the dye workshop. Okay. Usually after that comes, we usually get double candles. So hopefully double candles is right around the corner. This will take us to Grandma's, where we can get our event tickets. If this will end August 20th, you won't be able to take the shortcut after that to get here. So you will have to have 8 spirits to get to Grandma's in the Hidden Forest. And if you have not gathered all of your tickets, the extra 15 tickets like this one here, they look like lollipops. I did do a video on collecting those 15, and I think I pinned that under my videos. And I also, I believe, pinned videos on doing the beach and photo quest line. Or no, I couldn't pin that. There were 5 of them. I could only pin 3 things. This is the beach and photo area. This is going on until the 20th also. And if you did the beach and photo area last year, all of these items will already be in here for this quest line. So if you take the quest line for the candles, you can just take photos of like this and the grave site, all of that. You can just take photos in here of everything. And this guy has the quest line right here. And there is the box. They even have these that were from going down through the cloud tunnel, which was the last part of that quest. And the pillows and the lights are up on top of the building there. There's your crab. Let's gather these, get our wax. Everything you need for that quest line is here. Your torches, everything. Your base, it's all here. And up here is, you can get some jellyfish, and there's the pillows that you will need for that quest line for the photos. It's all in here. And there's the girl from the quest line. Looks like you can play music even in here too if you wanted to. So all sorts of stuff. I don't have music turned on, so it wouldn't play anything if I did it. This will take you back to the area there. Not really, no. Besides this game, I've been playing Pal World. There are 2 ways to get the tickets in here. One, you can come over here and play music for her. You just click on her and then play music when she asks you if you want to. That's one way to get the ticket. Oops. I accidentally hit yes. Alright, she gave me the tickets. Or you can actually either go to the start of the line, which will be back there to the right, or you can click on this person if you don't know where the start of the race is, and it will take you to the start of the race. And you can click down and do the race, and you'll get tickets that way as well. But you can choose which one. I'll do both just to show you the race too. Some people like doing the race, some just like to do the music because that's the fastest way. But I'll show you the race. And the arrows in the race will speed you up, so you do have to be careful because they will speed you up when you go. Whoop, go back. And the arrows will point in the direction you need to go. They did the race a little different today. It's not going the same direction as it did yesterday. More twists and turns in today's race. But you'll just follow those arrows. All right. And once every 2 hours after the polluted geyser, you can come here to Grandma's and collect the biscuits from her wax, which I was telling you about earlier. She comes once every 2 hours, and she will be in here at the ancestors table, and this is where you will sit and collect the wax. Some people will put those cauldrons on top of these 6 placemats and light the biscuits so that it gives you the wax. If there's 6 of them in here, you don't even have to run around and collect them. They're just automatically given to you after. So that is Grandma's, and that happens every 2 hours. It'll be happening about another hour and a half. It just finished not long ago, about an hour ago. So it will be coming. The geyser will be starting in another hour, and then after the geyser, it comes here. Oh, thank you. All right, so we can go back to Avery, and that does everything for the day that we need to do. Is there any questions anybody has on the game? After this, I will be going and playing Pal World with my friends. They'll be getting up soon, and once they get up, we'll be playing. I've got a lot of crafting and building to do in there. I've got to find a new place for a new base in there too. But that does it. I think this was the first landing of the shard today. Could be the second, but I think it was the first. So this one will end in another 3 hours, and there will be more after that. They disappear for a little while, and then they come back. But this is the game I was talking about, all the cute little animals, which you have to feed. So this is the game that I was speaking of. That's not quite like Sky. It's not where you have, you can play with your friends, but it's not set up the same where everybody's on one world together. This one is set up where you basically have your own world, and you can invite friends to come play on your world, but they would have to start brand new. As you notice, I have to have like structures to keep raids away, and I have some of my animals are huge because they're like bosses. I have a bunch of little animals and stuff. Some are my favorites because purple is my favorite color. There's some chicken and stuff, but I love the dragon because he's purple. And her. Oh, and a friend just gave me the scorpion yesterday. And I love her too. She has a little witch hat on. She's so cute. And let's see. This one, or no, where is my flying one? Okay, I'm missing her. No, not that one. Okay, must be in my bag. But as you see, I have a huge amount of pals, and you can switch them out. Some of them work my farm, and some of them are in my party to the left. So all sorts of cute animals that do different stuff. But it's more of a, you do crafting and stuff like that, so it's a lot of fun. But I play this later afterwards, and you can tell I love purple. My whole person is purple. But this one is more where you have to wear things that go with with defense and stuff like that, because you will be attacked in this game by not only animals but creatures and all sorts of stuff, and you have to survive by eating and taking medicine, making medicine. So it's completely different than Sky. But I do love it, and it's an adventure too. It's an open world game, so you do have to do adventures and quests and stuff like that also. So that's a lot of fun. So I guess I don't get too bored with Sky, because after doing my dailies on there, I come on here and play. So it's not like I do the same thing every day. I do have other stuff I do. And when a raid happens, I have to ring the bell to alert my animals to come fight, because they will come help to fight. And I love the fact in this game you can actually clone your animals and take them to your friend's world. And I think that's what I'm missing. I went to a friend's world yesterday, and she gave me some animals and one to fly with. Let's see, which one is it? Oh, is it that one? But you can bring animals from other people's worlds back, and you move them from the DNA copier, and you can bring them to your world. Some of these, you can even ride that blob, which is absolutely hysterical. My friend has the blob, but she has one that changes colors, and so that is really cool. So yeah, it is a lot of fun though. I already have that one. Okay. And after you put them in there, you can come to your PAL machine and bring that animal and put them in your party, and you can view them. Let's see. I'll show you the blob. Let's trade him with the bird. Oh, that one's small compared to hers. But hers is a lot bigger because it's a boss. And it changes colors. That one does not change color. But it is cool. Oh, I do get to ride this. That is an animal I have that I can actually ride. It's a mounted animal. And I do love purple, so that is one of my favorites. And I have a big kitty cat I can ride as well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I gotta hit the square to get off, sorry. Wrong button. I'm still learning the buttons. Where is my kitty cat? I think it's the other way. Yeah. It's hard to see sometimes because some of them are so small. There's dinosaurs, llamas. The big whale. He will actually help you by producing oil in your farm. So it's nighttime. They're going to sleep. And you can even find eggs, and I hatch eggs in my incubators. And so later I'll be able to take them and breed them and make all sorts of different creatures. So it's a lot of fun. If there's something that you've never seen and you love characters and stuff like that, that kind of game, then it might be fun for you to try too. So, but it is a survival game, so you do have to be careful to try not to get unalive by starving to death or getting too cold. I have a cold outfit on, so the cold at night doesn't hurt me. But if you don't have an outfit, you've got to start a fire, which I have a campfire here, and then a bed. And you can go to sleep at night, and it automatically becomes morning. But some creatures you can only collect at night, so you don't want to always just pass the night up. So there's a lot of fun, different things for people to think about. So any other questions anyone has before I close the live off? All right, I guess not. So I will see you guys tomorrow then, and I hope everyone has a blessed day and y'all have fun today.